the fact that it's 29 degrees here at game time as we're set. Tampa Bay looking to go to the NFC Championship for the first time since the '79 season. The guys who will call the game, Pat Summerall and John Madden.
Two familiar foes will be staring into each other's eyes today at Lambeau Field. After a week off, the Packers begin a quest to defend their Super Bowl title. Three-time MVP Brett Favre looks to steer the high-powered offense and continue their home winning streak, while their improved defense gets better with the return of Gilbert Brown. But Green Bay will be tested by the best young backfield in the NFL. The Bucs celebrated their return to the playoffs with a victory over Detroit, and these young upstarts are playing with the poise of postseason veterans. After shutting down the legs of one MVP, this band of Pirates head north and must now stop the arm of another. There is bedlam at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. The temperature you just heard, 29 degrees. That's balmy for this time of year, as the Packers get ready to host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Packers have just been introduced and are in the process of being introduced to this crowd, the sellout crowd, obviously, right now. The finality of it all. Pat Summerall here with John Madden. And John, the 49ers beat Minnesota yesterday. The championship game will be in San Francisco next week. The 49ers await the winner of this one. One of these teams will not make it, and one of them will make the trip to the West Coast.
And that's why we talk about the intensity is always up for these games, because you know the finality of it. The team that loses is out. The team that wins here today gets to go and play the 49ers for the championship. And I'll tell you, when you have a crowd like this, if you can't get into this, this is what you play for. This is what you coach for. This is what you wait for from the minute you go to training camp.
It is some scene indeed. Now, this is the third meeting between these two teams. That's been said many times. Let's talk about Tampa Bay first. They've lost twice to the Packers. How do they approach this game?
Well, as we're talking about in the pregame, they have to play Buccaneer football, and Tony Dungy says that's a complete 60 minutes. And Buccaneer football means Warwick Dunn running the ball, Mike Allstott running the ball. Now, once they can establish these two guys as runners, then they can fake to them and they can get some play passes. Because as Tony Dungy said yesterday, we need about 6 big plays in the passing game. And, of course, on defense, they have to deal with Brett Favre, the best player in the National Football League.
And the Packers come in here on a roll. They're playing very well. How do they approach this game?
Well, this crowd is really helping. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, this has to get you excited. And on defense, they're getting Gilbert Brown back. Gilbert Brown has been out for a month, but he's their run stopper. And, you know, we talk about Tampa Bay being a running team. Gilbert Brown is a run stopper, so that's going to help their defense. I talked to Reggie White the other day, and he said that he feels the best right now that he's felt all year. So the defense has to do a job to get the ball back for the Packers, get it back to Brett Favre, and then let him be the difference.
And Brett Favre can indeed be the difference. We'll watch him all day long. Ron Pitts is again with us this week, and we'll get a report from Ron down on the side of the field when we come back.